Welcome, fellow adventurers, and thank you for joining Realms Revealed. The Mines of Moria, nestled beneath the Misty Mountains, stand as a testament to the grandeur and tragedy of Middle-earth's history. Once a thriving dwarven realm, Moria now lies abandoned and haunted, its halls echoing with the whispers of a bygone age. As one of the most iconic locations in J.R.R. Tolkien's legendarium, Moria holds a special significance in the hearts of fans, serving as a backdrop for some of the most memorable moments in The Lord of the Rings. Within the dark depths of Moria dwell the Nameless Creatures, cryptids of unparalleled mystery and dread. Mentioned only in passing in Tolkien's writings, these enigmatic creatures embody the primordial darkness that lurks beneath the surface of Middle-earth. Their very name conjures images of ancient horrors lurking in the shadows, waiting to ensnare unwary travelers who dare to tread too deep into the darkness. In The Lord of the Rings, the nameless things are mentioned only briefly, yet their presence casts a long shadow over the narrative. Gandalf's ominous warning to the Fellowship as they prepare to enter Moria serves as our primary glimpse into the nature of these cryptids. He speaks of creatures older and stronger than Sauron, driven by hate and bound to the darkness. This description paints a picture of beings that are ancient, malevolent, and beyond mortal comprehension. Gandalf's words, "In the deep places of the world where dark things live, there are few rules, and in the dark, the nameless things live," encapsulate the sense of foreboding that surrounds the nameless things. Here Gandalf suggests that these creatures inhabit the deepest, darkest recesses of the world, where the laws of nature and morality hold little sway. The use of the term nameless things reinforces their mysterious nature, hinting at entities that defy categorization or understanding. In the context of The Lord of the Rings, the nameless things serve to heighten the atmosphere of dread and danger that permeates Moria. As the Fellowship ventures deeper into the mines, the presence of these unseen horrors adds a sense of urgency to their quest, reminding them that they are treading on perilous ground. The mysterious entities hold a unique place in Middle-earth mythology, representing the ancient primordial darkness that exists alongside the more familiar races and creatures of Tolkien's world. Unlike the elves, dwarves, and men, whose histories are well documented, the origins of the nameless things are shrouded in mystery and speculation. Gandalf's description of the nameless things as creatures older and stronger than Sauron himself suggests that they are beings of immense power and antiquity. This raises intriguing questions about their role in the creation and shaping of the world. Are they remnants of a previous age, creatures left over from the tumultuous events of Middle-earth's early history? Or are they something altogether different, manifestations of cosmic forces beyond mortal understanding? The dark entities also serve as a reminder of the darker aspects of Tolkien's mythology. While much of Middle-earth is characterized by themes of heroism, courage, and redemption, the presence of these ancient horrors speaks to the inherent dangers that lurk in the shadows. In facing the mysterious entities, the characters of Middle-earth must confront not only external threats, but also the darkness that resides within themselves. Within Tolkien's legendarium, the nameless creatures are unique in their ambiguity and elusiveness. Unlike creatures such as orcs, trolls, or dragons, which are well-defined and frequently encountered throughout the narrative, the nameless things remain largely unseen and undefined. One possible comparison can be drawn between the nameless things and the Watcher in the Water, the tentacled creature that guards the entrance to Moria. Both entities are associated with darkness and mystery, and both serve to heighten the sense of danger and uncertainty that surrounds the Mines of Moria. However, whereas the Watcher in the Water is eventually confronted and defeated by the members of the Fellowship, the nameless things remain a lingering threat, lurking in the shadows and haunting the imaginations of readers long after they have turned the final page. In this sense, the nameless things occupy a unique position within Tolkien's mythology, serving as symbols of the unknown and the unknowable. The origins of the dark entities in Tolkien's writings are shrouded in mystery, much like the creatures themselves. While they are mentioned sparingly, scattered throughout various texts and letters, Tolkien provides few explicit details about their creation or purpose. Instead, readers are left to piece together clues from the sparse references scattered throughout his works. One theory regarding the origins of the nameless things suggests that they may be remnants of a bygone age, creatures left over from the tumultuous events that shaped the early history of Middle-earth. In his letters, Tolkien often spoke of the deep layers of time that lie beneath the surface of his mythology, hinting at a world teeming with forgotten wonders and ancient horrors. The nameless things, it is speculated, may be among the last remnants of that primordial era, lingering on in the darkest corners of the world. Another possibility is that the nameless creatures are corrupted spirits or ancient guardians left behind to protect the secrets buried within Moria's depths. Throughout Tolkien's writings, there are numerous references to spirits and entities of great power that inhabit the remote corners of the world, often serving as guardians or custodians of ancient knowledge. These things may be among their number, twisted and corrupted by the passage of time into something altogether darker and more malevolent. In the broader mythology of Middle-earth, the nameless creatures occupy a unique place as creatures of darkness and mystery. While they are rarely encountered directly in the narrative, their presence looms large in the background, casting a long shadow over the events of The Lord of the Rings. One of the most intriguing aspects of these things is their association with Moria, one of the most iconic locations in Tolkien's legendarium. Once a thriving dwarven realm, Moria now lies abandoned and haunted, its halls echoing with the whispers of a bygone age. The presence of the nameless things serves to heighten the atmosphere of dread and danger that pervades Moria, turning what was once a place of great beauty and industry into a haunted labyrinth of darkness and despair. Throughout Tolkien's writings, there are numerous references to similar creatures and entities that inhabit the remote corners of Middle-earth. From the ancient spirits that dwell in the depths of the forest to the monstrous creatures that lurk in the shadows of the mountains, the world of Middle-earth is teeming with dark and mysterious beings, each with their own story to tell. The nameless things, with their enigmatic nature and elusive presence, are but one example of the many wonders and terrors that lie hidden within Tolkien's mythology. Despite their limited appearance in Tolkien's writings, the nameless creatures have inspired countless theories and speculation among fans of Middle-earth. From scholarly debates to wild conjecture, there is no shortage of ideas regarding the true nature and origins of these mysterious creatures. One popular theory suggests that the nameless things may be related to or even descended from the creatures known as the Nameless Ones, ancient beings mentioned in passing in Tolkien's texts. According to this theory, the Nameless Ones were among the first inhabitants of Middle-earth, existing long before the arrival of elves, men, or even dwarves. Over time, they were driven into hiding by the rising powers of the world, retreating into the darkest recesses of the earth where they became the nameless things we know today. Another possibility is that these things may be connected to the ancient evils that once plagued the world, such as Morgoth, the first Dark Lord, or his servant Sauron. In his letters, Tolkien often spoke of the lingering influence of Morgoth and his minions, suggesting that their corrupting influence may still be felt in the world long after their defeat. The nameless things, it is speculated, may be among the last remnants of Morgoth's dark reign, twisted and corrupted by his malevolent power into something altogether more sinister. In the absence of concrete evidence, however, the true nature and origins of the nameless things remain a subject of debate and speculation. Like many mysteries in Tolkien's mythology, they are likely to remain shrouded in darkness and uncertainty, leaving readers to wonder and speculate about the secrets that lie hidden in the depths of Middle-earth. Encounters with the nameless creatures in Moria are rare and shrouded in mystery, but the few accounts that exist paint a vivid picture of the terror they inspire. One such encounter is recounted by Gandalf as he warns the Fellowship of the dangers that lie ahead. He speaks of creatures older and stronger than Sauron himself, lurking in the deep places of the world where dark things dwell. This description suggests that the nameless things are creatures of immense power and malevolence, capable of striking fear into even the bravest hearts. Another account comes from Gimli, who speaks in hushed tones of the terrors that lie hidden in the dark places of Moria. He describes the sense of unease and foreboding that permeates the air, as if the very stones themselves are alive with malevolent intent. This description highlights the atmosphere of dread and danger that surrounds the nameless things, turning Moria into a labyrinth of darkness and despair. The descriptions provided by characters such as Gandalf and the Fellowship offer valuable insights into the nature of the mysterious entities and their significance in Tolkien's mythology. Gandalf's warning to the Fellowship serves as our primary glimpse into the nature of these cryptids, painting them as ancient, malevolent entities bound to the darkness. His words, In the deep places of the world where dark things live, there are few rules, and in the dark, the nameless things live. Hint at the sense of foreboding that surrounds the nameless things, suggesting that they are creatures of pure darkness and malice. Similarly, Gimli's description of the terrors that lurk in the dark places of Moria reinforces the atmosphere of dread and danger that permeates the mines. His words, "We dare not go forth into the open while daylight lasts. If our folk had not become cowards because of the terror of the nameless things, we should have dared the deep way and come even to Khazad-dûm itself," suggest that the nameless things are a constant threat lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike at any who dare to trespass in their domain. In Moria, the nameless creatures are not the only dangers that the Fellowship must contend with. One of the most formidable adversaries they encounter is the Balrog, a creature of shadow and flame that lurks in the depths of the mines. Like the nameless things, the Balrog is a creature of immense power and malevolence, capable of striking fear into the hearts of even the bravest warriors. Despite their similarities, however, there are key differences between the Balrog and the nameless things. While the Balrog is a tangible and corporeal entity, the nameless things remain largely unseen and undefined, lurking in the shadows and haunting the imaginations of readers long after they have turned the final page. In this sense, the Balrog serves as a more immediate and tangible threat, while the nameless things represent a more abstract and elusive danger, lurking in the darkness and waiting to ensnare unwary travelers who dare to tread too deep into the depths of Moria. The mysterious creatures in Tolkien's mythology serve as potent symbols of the unknown and the unknowable. Their very name suggests a lack of identity or definition, emphasizing their mysterious and elusive nature. In a world where knowledge is power, the dark entities represent the ultimate challenge to mortal understanding, embodying the ancient mysteries that lie hidden beneath the surface of Middle-earth. Gandalf's description of the nameless things as creatures older and stronger than Sauron himself underscores their symbolic significance. By placing them in opposition to one of the most powerful beings in Tolkien's mythology, Gandalf highlights the sheer magnitude of their power and malevolence. This serves to reinforce their role as symbols of the unknown and the unknowable, suggesting that they represent forces beyond mortal comprehension. In The Lord of the Rings, the mysterious creatures can be interpreted allegorically as manifestations of the darker aspects of human nature. Like the Balrog and other creatures of shadow and flame, they represent the temptations and dangers that lurk in the hearts of mortals, waiting to ensnare them in darkness and despair. In facing the nameless things, the characters of Middle-earth must confront not only external threats, but also the shadows that lurk within their own souls. Gandalf's warning to the Fellowship serves as a cautionary tale, reminding them of the dangers of delving too greedily and too deep into forbidden knowledge. By venturing into Moria, the Fellowship risks awakening forces that have long lain dormant, unleashing chaos and destruction upon the world. In this sense, the nameless things serve as symbols of the perils of hubris and pride, reminding readers of the consequences of seeking to know that which should remain hidden. At its core, The Lord of the Rings is a story about the struggle between good and evil, light and darkness. Nameless creatures, with their mysterious and elusive nature, represent the ultimate challenge to the forces of light and order. By embodying the unknown and the unknowable, they serve as a reminder of the limits of mortal understanding, challenging readers to confront the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the surface of Tolkien's mythology. Gandalf's warning to the Fellowship serves as a poignant reminder of the dangers of delving too deeply into forbidden knowledge. By venturing into Moria, the Fellowship risks awakening forces that have long lain dormant, unleashing chaos and destruction upon the world. In this sense, the nameless things serve as symbols of the perils of hubris and pride, reminding readers of the consequences of seeking to know that which should remain hidden. Mysterious entities are more than mere monsters in Tolkien's mythology. They are symbols of the unknown and the unknowable, representing the ultimate challenge to mortal understanding. Through their mysterious and elusive nature, they serve as reminders of the dangers of delving too deeply into forbidden knowledge, challenging readers to confront the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the surface of Middle-earth. The dark entities of Moria have left an indelible mark on the landscape of fantasy literature, inspiring countless authors to create their own tales of dark and mysterious creatures lurking in the shadows. While they may not be as well known as some of Tolkien's other creations, such as orcs or elves, the nameless things have nonetheless played a significant role in shaping the genre as a whole. One of the most notable examples of the influence of the nameless creatures can be seen in the works of George R.R. Martin, author of the A Song of Ice and Fire series. In Martin's epic fantasy saga, the lands beyond the Wall are home to a host of dark and mysterious creatures, including the enigmatic Others. Like the nameless things, the Others are ancient and malevolent beings, driven by hatred and bound to the darkness. They serve as a constant threat to the inhabitants of Westeros, lurking in the frozen wastes and striking fear into the hearts of all who encounter them. Another example can be found in the works of Patrick Rothfuss, author of the Kingkiller Chronicles series. In Rothfuss's world, the nameless things are known as the Chandrian, a group of mysterious beings shrouded in myth and legend. Like the nameless things, the Chandrian are ancient and powerful entities, feared and reviled by all who know of their existence. They serve as a recurring threat throughout Rothfuss's novels, driving the actions of the protagonist and shaping the course of the story. Within the Tolkien fandom, these things hold a special place as one of the most enigmatic and mysterious elements of Middle-earth. Despite their limited appearance in Tolkien's writings, they have captured the imaginations of fans around the world, inspiring countless discussions, theories, and works of fan fiction. One reason for the enduring popularity of these creatures is their role in enhancing the atmosphere of dread and danger that pervades Moria. As one of the most iconic locations in Tolkien's legendarium, Moria has become a symbol of mystery and adventure for fans of the series. The presence of the nameless things serves to heighten the sense of danger and excitement, adding an extra layer of depth to an already rich and immersive world. Despite their relatively minor role in Tolkien's mythology, the mysterious creatures have left a lasting legacy in popular culture, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and film. From tabletop role-playing games to blockbuster movies, the influence of Tolkien's creations can be seen in a wide range of media. One notable example is the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game, which draws heavily on Tolkien's mythology for inspiration. In Dungeons & Dragons, creatures similar to the nameless things are known as aberrations, mysterious beings that defy categorization and understanding. Like the nameless things, aberrations are often associated with darkness and mystery, lurking in the hidden places of the world and striking fear into the hearts of adventurers. The nameless things of Moria may be shrouded in mystery, but their impact on subsequent works of fantasy literature and popular culture is undeniable. From inspiring authors to creating a sense of wonder and excitement for fans, the nameless things have left an indelible mark on the world of fantasy fiction, ensuring their place in the annals of literary history for generations to come. The nameless things of Moria remain one of the most enduring mysteries of Tolkien's mythology, inspiring countless discussions and theories among fans of Middle-earth. Despite their limited appearance in Tolkien's writings, they have captured the imaginations of readers around the world, leaving an indelible mark on the landscape of fantasy literature. Their enigmatic nature and elusive presence serve to enhance the atmosphere of mystery and danger that pervades Moria, turning what was once a place of great beauty and industry into a haunted labyrinth of darkness and despair. In the broader context of Tolkien's mythology, the nameless things serve as potent symbols of the unknown and the unknowable. They represent the ultimate challenge to mortal understanding, embodying the ancient mysteries that lie hidden beneath the surface of Middle-earth. By confronting the nameless creatures, the characters of Middle-earth must confront not only external threats, but also the shadows that lurk within their own souls. In this sense, these things are more than mere monsters. They are reflections of the darker aspects of human nature, serving as a reminder of the dangers of delving too deeply into forbidden knowledge. As we journey deeper into the lore of Middle-earth, these things stand as a testament to the enduring power of myth and imagination, ensuring their place in the annals of literary history for generations to come. We would love to hear your thoughts on their fate and any suggestions for future topics. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, this is Realms Revealed, signing off.